beginning with your journey. Along what really inspired you to join the military? And also, which school did you go for your primary school before you thought of joining the military?
Thank you very much. My joining in the army was in 1986.
Yeah.
And, my school was disrupted by, first of all, when Tito Kelo took over government.
Yeah, that was 1986.
1985,
Yeah.
when he got about the UPC government. So that's what got me at school in Aboke. Was in Aboke High. That's in the land, I think now which district is that one? Oyam? Something like that. That's where I was. And we had to stay in school. And because there was no transport. Even the train had stopped. So, but later on we managed to reach home. And then again went back to school after 85. By 86 January, when we were supposed to go back to school, another takeover. Now when those the NRA soldiers reached to Boye, saw them, and that's when something told me, you need to join the army. You need to join the army. I felt it in me.
Yeah, because now you saw like this strong interaction with the enemy.
It's not only about that, I felt something that it is time.
It was just a God's calling.
Yes, join the army. So that's when I had to go and by that time they were getting some people here in Soroti, recruiting those who were soldiers.
Interested, yeah.
Those who were actually soldiers. But I got a colleague who was already a soldier.
Yeah.
And he said, we can go together.
So was it asking like, are you still interested? You want to join? Like?
Yeah, I said, we can join. We can go together. So, but I had to seek the consent of my parents because it was very important for me.
Yes.
And I had to approach my mother in the evening when she was cooking. I said, I really need to join the army. I said, okay, yeah, why?
Because as a parent.
Yeah, I said, but why? I said, I feel my spirit is telling me to join the army. I said, no, I can't approve that. I said, but why? I said, no, soldiers die anyhow. There. I said, true, but also here people die. Also here people die. I said, yes, they die. But they're buried well. I said, but so what is the benefit of being buried decently? Is there any benefit? Death is death. Once you die, you're dead. Then he said, okay, if that's the case, you tell your father.
Yeah.
I said, no. I told him, no.
He thought by talking to mommy at first, maybe.
Yes, you see boys, I know why it is natural that boys are closer to the mothers.
The mothers.
And the girls are also closer to the father. That is how you normally see it. With even my children. So he said, you tell the, I said, no, you go and tell the father. He said, you are the one. I told them because I was afraid telling my father. So then I think at night she told my father. In the morning I went to do some work, garden. Then they called me home. Home I found there was a meeting of elders. And then my father accused me of the elders. Say, you see, this young man, I have not paid to pay school fees. But he says, wants to join the army. Then the elders asked me, tell us, why do you want to join the army? I said, I feel something is telling me, join the army. And then they unanimously told my father that now, you bless your son, let him go. And the father blessed me, gave me some money, some transport money, and said, please, go while rich well. And off. And I had already contacted my friend. We met with Boy boarded the lorry. That it was a market day.
Oh, yes.
How to sort of here. Went to that place is called what? Where near the presidential lodge here.
Now, after your father blessing you and giving some commandment to join now, like told you, fine, since the elders have accepted. How was your experience like with now when you joined your friends, like your friend who was already soldier and how was the experience, how was the feeling together and the first time you given that uniform of army, how was the experience, how was the feeling that time?
First of all, and I remember that time he did have uniform. Because there also just come work for the bush. So everyone was putting on, I also putting on my trousers and there was no uniform by then. So we were all like that. Even my
like
my
no civilian.
The only difference is that they had guns. That's what they had guns. But we were there, but I had that push, that confidence that I really felt, yes, I must.
You must join.
Yeah.
Now, when you joined and you've been serving for a long time in the military, if I would say, how would you feel like that promotional levels you went through? Like, let's begin from the first experience you were promoted in the military.
First of all, when I joined the army, I just wanted to be a soldier.
You didn't expect
I didn't expect anything over and above that. Just to be a soldier. And that's what I wanted. That's what I loved. That was the passion. And when I succeeded, I said, now I am here. And we went. And while in the Cotido, my battalion, we continued. When this war in North started, we formed our, what they call the mobile force.
Yes.
And then we started going up to the areas of Kitgum. While in Kitgum and a place called Ankara, that's where Tito Kelly is born from.
Yes.
That's when my message comes for a course called the Cadet course. I didn't even know the meaning of the Cadet course. But they said, we have selected you. Because I was very sharp in my company. Sharp, but also I was educated at things. And my officer commanding really saw some qualities in me of leadership. And that's how he selected me. Because they wanted only 2 people in our company. A company of about 150 people. They wanted only 2 people.
You're sharp.
But then the rest they complained.
Why?
Why have you chosen me?
Yes.
And mostly those people who came from the bush, the NRA. See, this man was not in the bush.
We're there.
How do you send this one who has just joined us and wait for us who are in the bush? You are not.
That's not where things are from.
Now that's where. But the Muslim was very smart and said, okay, to be transparent, I am putting we put there a test for us. A written test. 10 questions.
The 10.
Everybody with a pen. So let's see, 1 or 2 people. The first,
the best 2.
Yes. So, transparent.
Yes.
And it was put there. I think how many minutes? 20, 30 minutes. I got 75% and I was the best.
So you qualified. Tick.
We were 2 with one of them who had come from the bush, but he was by the time a sergeant, a senior non-commissioned officer, and he was old, so he could not qualify because they wanted young people. So, but again, I came top. And then the person who followed me, he was called up here, also from I think it's from Ugandan. I don't know if he's still alive or what. And that's how the OC was exonerated, that actually had selected the right person. But during the process of leaving in the morning, to come back to Karamoja, that's Karenga, then because you could only board vehicles now in Karamoja, because the whole of northern Uganda, you could no longer board a vehicle.
Wow.
The enemy was everywhere. So we came back and bought food. But in the morning now they are calling people who are supposed to go. they called now the deputy to the OC, my OC commanding, changed the names. He was a Uganda. He wanted his escorts to go. So he removed our names.
He now replaced
And puts other names.
Wow.
But the good thing, the OC was there, listening. Then he said, no, not for C company. Those are not the names. The names are this one. Elwelu, where are you? Here. Obio, where are you? Here. God. That is how I managed to successfully leave the operations and go for a cadet training. Yeah.
So after coming out from cadet, that experience now being now passed out, fully now a cadet official, and now you're now fully a uniform person. How do you feel?
You see, first of all, the cadet alone, the training.
How was the training?
The training of the cadet really affected me. Why? These were Tanzanians who were training us. And they were using only Kiswahili.
And
I didn't know Kiswahili. And yet every week we had a weekly test. Every week. And that weekly test as a percentage at the final. You can imagine. I had to cram.
Kiswahili now.
To cram so you don't know the meaning, but you must keep it here. And 12 subjects. Cramming. And I passed. Without knowing Kiswahili. I didn't know the most difficult time I had. Not knowing Kiswahili. But I had to go through. And I passed.
Wow.
I passed.